Hello everyone, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the Stash Watch episode, what is it, 138? Yes, hope you're doing well. Good to see you all, good to see you all. Yeah, goodness me, a bit of basically I was going to do a look back today. Oh, hang on a sec, let's get the old and the light jazz going, why not? Yes, there we go. Yeah, I was going to do a look back today, but basically it's just been such a busy week. I just didn't have the energy today to do it, to put all the prep into it. So apologies for that. I was going to do, I thought maybe I'll put it till tomorrow to do the live tomorrow, but I thought I'm just kicking the can down the road there really. So I thought, yeah, so it's one of those, I just had a lot on today. Still took a bit of time to do all the Stash Watches. We had a few reviews to do. Reviewed about 4 packs of Maryland biscuits. What else did I do? Somewhere I think I reviewed the mystery flavour, Pringles flavour as well, and something else which I can't think what it was. But so what else I reviewed something else as well. I can't think what it was now. Oh yes, the Galaxy miniature, miniature selection pack. I'm not sure what it was now, but yes, good to see you, Andrew. Good to see you. How are you doing, Andrew? Today, good to see you. You had an orange club biscuit this week. I noticed something horrifying on the wrapper. That made with milk chocolate flavour coating. Oh, well, did he not used to be? I'm never sure whether that was. Whether I just didn't know in the past, you just assume it's chocolate, and it actually never was. But that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Because basically, if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join a club, or our club. They can't say that anymore, can they? If you like a lot of chocolate flavoured coating on your biscuit, join our club. Doesn't quite sound the same, does it? Goodness me. Yeah, I don't know. It's the thing, isn't it? Now I don't know what defines a chocolate flavoured coating. I assume it's when you just don't have enough cocoa solids or something in it. So. You know, although you've you've said the same. Great minds think alike, or great chocks think alike. You said it should be if you like a little thin layer of chocolate flavoured coat on your biscuit during our club. Yes. Apologies, Andrew. I hadn't read far that. You had already mentioned that, but I hadn't read it. So apologies for that. I wasn't pinching your joke there, but great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Oh, hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Alan. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Alan. Good to see you. Yes, yeah, I was going to do I'll say look back today, but I just basically to a look back. I've got to do quite a lot of. It takes about a couple of hours, an hour. I've got it down a bit. I've got it honed down a bit more now because my older videos are a bit easy to navigate. But basically, to get the, I've got to do all the graphics and stuff like that. And I just, I basically got up. I had some tasks to do. Then I did the reviews. I just needed a bit of a rest really because I've been knackered all week. So I just couldn't. I'd already done like 2 hours on the channel already, and I thought I just need to have a sit down before I do this. So yeah, so basically I drew a line and said, right, well, we won't do a look back today, we'll do a stash watch. I got a few things in the stash I wanted to talk about actually anyway, so it kind of does work out. Now I read an article about this week. McVitie's, or the company owns them. Yeah, what's it? Is it Pladis or something? I can't remember what it's called now. There's a parent company, isn't there? Has changed penguins and clubs to milk chocolate flavoured coat. I did notice it on penguins because I reviewed the caramel ones. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, whether you'd really notice, I don't know, but it's the point, isn't it, really? It's the point, It's the point of it, really. Yeah. Anyway, I've set a goal, by the way. I don't know if anyone's interested or not, but basically a super chat and you'll get a shout out in the next review. So I thought I'd try that approach, basically. Just by the way, back from Newcastle, unable to watch the live. Well, it's funny you should say that. Well, Andrew's in Newcastle, so yes, I think he is anyway. We did. There's a company called Chocolo Trice, I think it is in Newcastle or the northeast anyway. I don't know if it's in Newcastle, but essentially the egg on the in Discord has mentioned quite a few times, and I've got a lot of their stuff today. So it's basically a bit of one of their specials today. I'll probably some of it's Halloween choc, which I might do a Halloween special next week and include that then. There we go. So yes, Final Flame, good to see you, Final Flame. How are you doing? Great to see you again. How's things? How's Tricks and how's yeah? What is it you? Well, I don't know if I'm going to regret asking this. Maybe it's something. Hopefully, it's something dodgy. But what is it you produce then? What's the Final Flame Productions about? Obviously, if it's anything dodgy, I might not be able to repeat it. But hopefully, it's not. I assume it isn't. I was in Turkey and there was a few bars that could have been McVitie's Golf Billionaire Bar. But perhaps made there. Okay, McVitie's Gold, I assume. Yes, McVitie's Gold Golf. Yeah. But interesting. Yeah, well, it does make you. Oh yes, I think you that Crunch Bar, wasn't it? That you posted. I don't think that was the one you're thinking of actually, but it did look on a smaller scale a bit like one of those. For a minute, I thought that's what you meant, but yeah. This week I found out one of my favourite independent UK chocolate companies, Beaches, has closed down 105 years. Sad times. I was worried about smaller chocolate companies these days. Well, cocoa is very expensive at the moment, isn't it? Which could be the why they're doing all this chocolate flavour coating. I mean, the problem is the supermarkets put pressure on these companies to not raise the prices. and that's why you get a lot of these. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's passing the buck or whatever, but I believe that's one of the reasons why they don't tend to. They tend to either reduce the size or reduce the quality of the ingredients. And it happened with a couple of bars in the 80s and 90s. I can't think which ones they were now, but let's just say Penguin or something like that, you know. So it is, you know, that's the problem you get really. And obviously, people don't want to spend more money for, you know, you get this problem really, don't you, where people don't want to pay for what's in it, but the supermarkets don't want to charge as much either, you know. So you've got this problem where no one, you know, so what something has to give, doesn't it, basically? So it's either shrinkflation or quality shrinkflation or whatever, or the prices go up. I think I've discovered my Chocolo 2025 today. It's the Dare Wafer Bar made by ETI. ETI.com. Alright, interesting, Alan. I'll have to look into that. I've never even heard of them before. The Dare Wafer Bar. The Dare Wafer Bar, right? Let's have a look. So ETI, should I? ETI chocolate. Okay. ETI International. Turkish. I don't know if this is the same one. ETI. Well, not found ETI.com. Maybe I should just go straight there. And I always tend to go by Turkey. Is this like a Turkish company? Does that sound about right? I wonder if this is the one that Scotty has found out, maybe, if that is the case. M&S have brought back their own version of floor filling cake called Take 4, which has apparently released the same packaging used for it in the 80s. It's under the old St. Michael's brand. Interesting. Okay, so M&S are doing quite well on the chocolate front, aren't they? They're doing quite a lot. Yes. I create short films, video games like GTA and video edits. Okay, interesting, yeah. How's it going then? You find it quite difficult, or you find it okay? How's it going? I take it you're looking forward to GTA 6. It's like a dark blue ribbon on steroids. So that sounds good to me, for sure. A 50 gram wafer bar, goodness me. With dark cocoa cream in between layers of wafer and enrobed in thick dark choc. Heaven! Found in Tesco Express. Alright, I'll have to look out for that then. What was it called again? Sorry, I forgot the name of the bar now. Dare Wafer Bar. You have chocolate Dare. Right. It looks nice. Yes, it's down in Tesco. I'll have to look out for this, Alan. I will have to look out for this, for sure. You know what? It does look familiar. Have I? I don't know if I've had it before. I feel like I've had something similar, and I seem to remember. So it's out of stock on online. I don't know if I've had the same thing, but it definitely it reminds me of something. I feel like I've seen it. 5 stars, Alan says. Yeah, I'll have to look out for this, Alan. I will have to look out for this. Yeah, interesting. It does look very nice, and I'm always a fan of Blue Ribbon Dark. Very nice indeed. Now they've released Moser-Roth Biscoff bars this week. Not official Biscoff, but Caramel biscuit pieces. The white chocolate one is very good. Okay, interesting. White chocolate and Biscoff does go very well, I must say. Generally anyway. Yes. So yeah, interesting. All right, I'll have to check these out as well. Hopefully, get those done. Maybe there'll be another stash watch next week. Who knows? Well, speaking of a stash, yeah, we did get the Maltesers gingerbread cake. Well, I'm going to do a gingerbread special. I think I'm going to review this, the Pepsi gingerbread, Doritos gingerbread, Oreo gingerbread, and maybe something else if there's something else knocking around. I don't know if I've got another one. But I thought I'd just do them all together. I thought I can't. It's just gonna be. I may as well just do them all together. Normally I'd keep things like the drinks and the crisp member exclusives, but in this case I thought, you know what, let's just do a gingerbread special. Yeah, gingerbread seems to be the Christmas flavour this year. It does indeed. It does. It's definitely. It's strange how it's just come out of nowhere. There's no craze, is there, for gingerbread on TikTok or something like that? Is there? It's not like one of these things, is it? I do wonder. I do wonder. Yeah. So honestly. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. I'll have to. I mean, we'll see. I mean, obviously there was the digestives that came out a couple of years back, which was gingerbread, wasn't it? But that was ahead of its time, I guess. Honestly. But anyway, there you go. Maltesers cake bars, gingerbread. So we'll get them done. And then we've also got. I thought it was the Terry's chocolate truffles that were the new ones, but I think it's these ones, the mint ones. We've got the mint chocolate truffles. Don't know where I got them from. Could have been B&M. Could have been. I don't know where it was actually, maybe in Asda, I'm not sure. But anyway, the milk chocolate truffles with a smooth and rich mint filling. So I might review both of them together, the regular ones and these ones, I think. So these are new as far as I know. The ones I thought were new, but they're not. They've been out before, at least in the past. So that's another one to go for. I think Andrew might have mentioned this a couple of weeks back or something. I seem to remember Andrew mentioning something about the truffles. I thought it was the regular ones. That Dare bar, Yeah, Dare bar, eh? I just feel like I've seen it before. Let's see if we can capture. So look, see if we can see it. Hang on, there we go, Dare Bar. Let's have a look. Whoop, hang on. Let's do some shenanigans. There we are, Dare Bar, look at that. With dark chocolates. There we go, so that's Alan's favourite bar of this year. I'll have to give it a try. It looks very nice, doesn't it? It looks like very, very sort of creamy, doesn't it? It looks almost chocolate, like runny chocolate. 40-gram bar or 50-gram bar. 50 grams, Alan was saying. 50 grams. So definitely looking out for that one. That's on the list for sure. It's a good year for chocolate this year, actually. There's been some. I'm quite looking forward to doing the top 30 chocolates this year. The 21 to 30, I remember exclusive. I'm quite looking forward to. Yeah, quite. There's loads of good ones. You know, I think it's going to be very close. Yes. How good does that look? Yeah. It does look very nice. Oh, that's the wrong. Where's it gone now? Let's see. Yes. Oh, hang on. Where's it gone? I've lost the image. Oh, there we go. Yes, there we go. I think hang on. There we go. Yes. There we go. It does look very nice indeed. It does look really nice. It does look really nice indeed, doesn't it? Yeah. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So there we go. It does look really good. Just trying to think. Have I seen it before? I don't know if I've seen it before. I feel like I have. Maybe it was another chocolate bar. Maybe it's something else. I can't remember. It reminds me of something. I don't think it was that. I feel like it was something else, and I don't think it was as good as that. You know, but I feel like there's something else. I'm sure. I think it was. I don't know if it's the Fox's Echo bar or something like that. I'm thinking of. Where it just that thick chunkiness. I think that might the colour scheme. I think that might be what I'm thinking of. I think. So not the same kind of bar, but it just reminds me of it. Reminds me. You know. So there we go. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. I'm quite looking forward to trying to find that one. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Fingers crossed. You know, if not, I'll have to visit the website. Nearly Tunnocks tea cakes time. Yes. Yeah, you're a fan of Tunnocks then. They're pretty good as well. There's dark chocolate ones of those, isn't there, as well? They're very nice indeed. Tunnocks tea cakes. You can't go wrong with that. You really can't. You know, really can't. Oh, yeah. No, I feel I've been tempted to get them this week as well. I must say. Final Flame. I've been very tempted, but I didn't this week. Although I probably had something else instead. But yeah. Now you get these ones. I don't remember all the YouTube adverts for these. Juicy Drop Blasts. Juice filled with sour powder. It says. Yeah. So I did have these to review a while back, but I don't think I ever got them. Bazooka candy buns. So I got these. Going to give these a review. The reason I got them again was because I saw this one as well. This new one. Or at least I think it's new. Tropical Juicy Drop Blasts. Okay. Filled with sour powder. So you know, interesting. It's got a good. Some good flavours on the back here. We've got banana, passion fruit, pineapple, coconuts, mango, lime, watermelon. So some good stuff in. The regular ones, pretty varied themselves. Apple, watermelon's a bit of a swap, isn't it? There. Okay. Cola, lemon, raspberry, and strawberry. It's funny how raspberry's in blue, isn't it? It's sort of like an American thing, blue raspberry, isn't it? But I don't know. But there we go. Yeah. Anyway, an odd one, but there we are. Raspberry. I still miss Fox's Echoes, especially the white ones. I don't know if I've had the white ones, you know. I think they were long gone, even by the time you started the channel. Yeah, I think so. I think they were basically, yeah. Shame, really, shame. You know, but they were. I don't know why they've got rid of those actually. To be honest with you, because Foxes are still going quite strong, aren't they? Maybe it's just the fact that it was a sort of more of a chocolate bar rather than anything else. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a bit of a shame they got rid of that one. I think it'd be nice if they brought that back. But I don't. Did they do any kind of? I don't know if they did any other kind of chocolate bars in the past. But did they do any now? I don't think they do. Do they? They just do the sort of. But they could release them in packs of 5 like they do with their other biscuit bar type affairs, couldn't they? Really? But anyway, Chocolo Trice. I think it's called Chocolo Trice. Choco Trice. Chocolate Trice. I assume it's a play on Cockatrice, the sort of mythical beast, which is, what was that? Was it like a, I don't know what it was actually, Cockatrice? What was it? It's a mix of, it was a few things, wasn't it? I'm not sure anyway. There's like chimeras and manticores and stuff. I don't know, it's one of those, something like that. I don't know, some kind of, some animals were involved being mixed together, I think, anyway. But Chocolatrice, there we go. There we go, that's the spelling anyway. Chocolatrice, there we go. The Queen of Biscoff. So yes, so Egg was mentioned in this one. The Queen of Biscoff. Alright, handmade in the northeast. There you go, so it's your neck of the woods there, Andrew. Your neck of the woods. I don't know if you've heard of this company before, I don't know whereabouts they are. Yeah, not actually anywhere I've heard of before. I don't know where that is. But Coxo, I don't know where that is. La Choc Limited. Alright, so there we go. So I got these ones anyway. So yeah, basically, Biscoff. It's like a sort of a bit like those sort of filled bars that we had from Layers bars, filled with Biscoff essentially. So it looks very nice. And you've got the King of Caramel as well. The King of Caramel. So basically, handmade in the Northeast again. So this one basically it's got loads of caramel inside rather than Biscoff. Alright, there we are. So very tasty. Look, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Yes, then we've got the combined one. Look at this, the Royalty. Chocolate Trash Royalty. A roasted chocolate bar filled with caramel and Biscoff. There we go. But I don't know why. It's funny, isn't it? Because the guy on it, you know, it's the same. Maybe the chocolate's a bit lighter, maybe. But the lady on it, the queen or whatever, you know, for some reason the clouds are purple on her side now, and the crown's changed colour. So I don't know why that is. And why are they not facing each other as well? And the castle's a bit different colour. I don't know. You know, surely it'd be nice if they were just facing each other. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe they're looking at the chocolate, aren't they? I guess maybe that's why. But anyway, yeah, there we go. In fact, that's the wrong one, isn't it? And sure we could. Can't do it. We've got too many in the way. Yeah, do it the other way around, maybe. I can get them. Oh, I can't work it out. There we go. I can't work it out. My brain's not working today. There we go. Hang on. I've got right. There we go. Right. I'll put the one down. There we are. So we have them like that. Okay. There we go. Maybe. Instead of them like that. So. Alright, anyway, there we go. Don't know why they've changed the colours at least anyway, but there we are. Aero brought out Aero biscuit bars around the time Fox Echoes disappeared around 2013-14, which were a less good replacement. But they've got now too. Yeah, I don't remember Aero biscuit bars. I don't think I ever had them. Biscuit bars didn't get rid of Toffee Crisp recently as well, which are quite good Toffee Crisp biscuit bars. Or was it the Yorkie ones? Foxy's still do Rocky bars and classic bars, which are now branded as Rockies as well. Yes, they've redone those, haven't they? I think I've reviewed them. I don't think I've published it yet. I need to publish that one, Andrew. I guess they class Echoes as chocolate biscuits too. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll. I don't know. They could have. Yeah, they could bring them back, couldn't they? Yeah. Maybe they will. Maybe there's like another. You know, not like Aldi, but someone like Aldi or M&S. Maybe they will or have done or will do a similar one. I don't know, keep an eye on Andrew. I'm sure you'll spot it if they do. M&S chocolate biscuit and shortbread collections are pricey but very good. Yeah, shortbread. Are you a big fan of shortbread then? I don't know what to make of shortbread. You know, I don't know. I like it, but I don't think I'd ever buy it. You know, I like just a funny one really. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have a sort of I don't know. I feel like it's too much. It's too much for me. You know, they are really nice, but I feel like one or two of them is enough. But you get these massive sets, you know, where I don't know if sometimes you get them where they've like half dipped in chocolate and things like that, and I know that's probably blasphemous to shortbread purists, but I quite like the differentiation, like the ones that have got like a drizzle of well, like a sprinkle of sugar on them as well. Some of them don't, but they're so like you know, I won't say intense, but they're so sort of, you know, what's the word? There's something about them, isn't there? What's the word? They're so sort of. I don't know. I can't feel the word. They're just really. I can't feel the word. Like, not crammed full of stuff. They're just so. Stodgy is the wrong word as well, but they've got a footprint basically. Millionaire shortbread is the way to go. Is that? Is that the actual idea? Yeah, the sort of the filet ones. Was that actually with actual shortbread? What do you reckon, Alan? Is there a millionaire shortbread with actual, you know, proper high quality shortbread? Because usually it's just biscuits at the bottom, isn't it? I mean, it might be shortbread, but it doesn't feel like shortbread. You know, but I do like those. Yes, I like chocolate chip shortbread dunked in a hot drink. Yes. That's it. With chocolate chips, it's like the taste of shortbread on its own can get boring, but mixed with the dark chocolate chunks, it's so good. Yeah, I must admit, I feel like the variety definitely would help me have it. You know, I do like them, but as you say, after a couple of them, it's too much. I feel. But yes, yeah. Now then, I don't think I've got any shortbread ones today. But we've got some of us. Got this dark chocolate orange truffle. Now on the website, it looks a bit more like a gradient. I think you can kind of maybe see. You know, it's a bit lighter there, but it's very slight. Maybe quite a bit darker on the bottom. Maybe with the wrapper off, it'll be a bit more apparent. But yeah. So quite expensive, these ones, you know, I'd say, but they seem to be a bit more readily available, whereas the Layers ones, they just seem to have, you know, they do a batch and that's it, but these ones seem to be readily available. Quite an interesting one. It sounds like you're saying sugar's a bit too rich for you, yes. No, it's just a bit too stodgy, I think. I don't want to say the word stodgy because it sounds too negative. But they're quite buttery, you know, they're just a bit stodgy. I can't think of any other word, and I don't think it's the right word, but I can't think of another one. Just too much. It's just they're quite buttery. They're quite hefty, you know. There's a lot to it. And I feel like having too much of them can get a bit sort of sickly, or a bit, you know, the taste doesn't. I feel like some things you can just eat and eat and eat, and you only stop when you get full, kind of thing. But I feel like shortbread, I don't know. I feel like it's too much of it. It's a bit sort of. I don't know. It doesn't. You can't have too much of it, I think. You know. Shortbread is basically butter, flour, and sugar. Yeah, I think it's the sugar side. When you have proper shortbread, it's the butter. They're very buttery. You can taste that, which is what makes them nice. But I feel like because of that, I can't have too much of it. You know, yeah, I don't know. But yeah. I mean, I guess basically most biscuits are just that, aren't they? But I think with shortbread, I think obviously the way it's made, maybe just with more butter. I think, I don't know. But yeah, interesting. And there we go. We also got this one, banoffee pie. Milk chocolate banoffee pie. So I do like banana and chocolate, 34% cocoa. I'm in Northeast. I do like banana in my chocolate. We don't see it very often, do you? And I've said it a few times because sometimes every now and again one will pop up, and this is one such case. Unfortunately, it's usually mixed with toffee, so you end up just getting a sort of toffee taste, and that's the case with this one. I want actual banana on its own. You know, that's a bit even rarer. You know. Not some all shortbread are equal. Some are elite, some are tasteless. Yeah, this is it. There are definitely different qualities of shortbread, I must say. And it's one you can definitely tell, can't you? You know, yeah, you can tell. I do find the best ones tend to be the quite buttery ones, but you know, as I say, I can't eat too much of it. But that's not to say it's a bad thing, you know. You get some cheap shortbread at Christmas and novelty packaging in places like Home Bargains or B&M. Yes, you do. Which replace some of the butter with palm oil. Ah, okay, is that what goes on? Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me there, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, a bit of a shame, you know, a bit of a shame. I think that's a good thing though. I think sometimes when you have a product where you can't eat too much of it, is a good thing really, generally, because it means you kind of enjoy it and savour it, and it doesn't get, you know, too ridiculous. But obviously it's nice to stuff your face sometimes, but you know, I feel like sometimes, yeah, it's no bad thing to just have, you know, to taste the quality. And they're so big and thick shortbreads. I know they're quite, you know, but they are quite substantial, aren't they? You know what I mean? There's definitely a heft to them. You feel like, you know, the area they take up and the weight they are is a lot more than other biscuits, for sure. Alright, so keep going. We got this white chocolate raspberry one as well. White chocolate raspberry. So I did get quite a few of these, probably too many. I think I got one or two too many, basically. There you go, Le Chocolat. I can't say that very well. Le Chocolat. Le Chocolat. I think it's actually Le Chocolat. I keep saying Le Chocolat. Missing out the O. Le Chocolat. Alright, anyway, whatever it is, but there we go. I assume it's based on the Cocoa Trice. I mean, it might not be. That's the only thing I've heard anything sounds anything like that. But there we are. So there we go. Handmade Northeast. So yeah. So there we are. Yes, indeed. It's that box of endless chocolate chip cookies you get around Christmas time, which I can't stop eating. Better than Fox's even. Milk choc chip, white choc chip, and triple choc. I see. Yeah, a bit of a combination of the two there. Yeah. I know. I must say, M&S are nice. They are very nice. Their stuffs they have, I must say. You know, white chocolate and raspberry is a good combination. Yes, it is. That was my favourite bar. I mean, I've not had it for a long time. The Carl Fazer Copenhagen was white chocolate and raspberry. So I'm excited about this one. You know, could be very good indeed. So yeah, it does look nice. Nice substantial bar as well. Does it have a weightage on this? I don't think it does. We can see there's not many ingredients. If you compare them to how many ingredients are in the what's it called, from the layers chocolate. I mean, look at that. There's hardly anything in that. If it focuses in. Want to focus in, I don't think. There you go. Yes. So not many ingredients there. You know, obviously a bit more on the banoffee one. There we go. But still a lot less. I think it seems to be a lot less than what was in those layers stuffs. Of course, they had other products in, didn't they? They had multiple products in, I think. So it's a bit unfair, maybe, but nonetheless, there we go. There we are. Alright, so we've got Strawberry Dream as well. Strawberry Dream. Like the name from the on the Roses chocolate. Right, I'm in Northeast again. It's got like green on there, which is not what you'd expect from strawberry, is it? You know, green. You'd expect that to be pink, not green. So that's unusual, isn't it? I think you'd say. In fact, pink and white. You know, that is very unusual. Why? I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's very unusual colour comment. I like it, but it's unusual. You would think that would be mint. Well, I don't even think it, I don't know if you think it'd be mint actually. It's a bit the same. But either way, you wouldn't think it'd be strawberry. If you if you had that colour scheme, you know, what flavour is that? You wouldn't say strawberry. Yeah, at least I wouldn't anyway. But there we go. Unless I've suddenly gone colourblind. But then this is pink, so yeah. But there we are. Yeah, strawberry. So milk chocolate, strawberry dream, milk choc even. Alright, cocoa mass 34%. There, yeah. Interesting. We hope you love this delicious bar of chocolate. Alright, I hope I enjoy it too. Yes. I always hope that with chocolate, to be honest with you. It's the first ingredient in white chocolate is cocoa butter, not sugar. It actually lasts the amount. You're in for a good quality white chocolate. Ah, I say good spot there, Andrew. Good spot. Let's have another look. So let's see. Yeah, cocoa butter. Yeah, not sugar. Good stuff indeed. Right, well, that's a good sign then. Yeah, I remember you saying that the. I didn't know this at the time, but yes, the order is the quantity, isn't it? Generally, I mean, I think that's almost always the case. So yeah, good stuff. Quite excited for this. So yes, I don't know when I'm reviewing. Probably, I think next week I might do a live Halloween special. I think because I think the week after will be too late. It's the 25th next week. I think it is. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Maybe I think maybe the Friday's Halloween. I don't know. Maybe the Saturday will be too late. I'm not sure. I might do it on next weekend. I'm not sure. I think I might do it next weekend because you want to be able to buy them in advance, don't you? So maybe I'll do it next weekend. Let's have a look. When's the 31st? I think it's a Friday. I think. Yes, it is a Friday. So I think Saturday will be too late. So we'll do it on the Friday, I think. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, there we are. Alright. Yes, the law in the UK that ingredients in food products have to be listed in order of quality of that quantity of that ingredient present in the product, which is why sugar is often the first ingredient. Ah, okay, I see. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, sugar is an easy way of making things sweet for sure. Oh, well, yes. Interesting that, yeah. Yes, M&S cookie collections are great. Hard to get a good cookie these days. I do find that, lots of biscuits are quite normal, aren't they? They're not bad or anything. I've just reviewed the Maryland ones. I mean, a lot of them are just, they're not bad, but they're not like, anything to blow your socks off, I don't think, generally, anyway. But yeah, it is quite difficult to find a good one, has to be said. Foxes do a good job, and like you say, I think M&S, might even be better. Alright, we've got this one as well. We've got quite a few. It's a milk chocolate peanut caramel. Alright, so again, another interesting one. So it should be pretty good. So I think it's, peanut caramel. So I think this is similar. I've only did like a regular peanut one. And I thought, well, I'll get the peanut caramel one. It sounds a bit better, doesn't it, really? I think the peanut one was like just a peanut butter one. Peanut caramel sounds quite nice, so we'll see. I think it's obviously got layers in it. I've seen some crazy Halloween decorations outside people's houses this year. More than I remember there being when I was a kid. It seems we're going away from the way of America where Halloween is concerned. Yeah, I've seen some pretty extravagant ones. I think when I was younger, I don't even know if anyone did anything really for Halloween. It was mainly just kids went out just trick or treating. I mean, that was it. When I say kids, I mean like 8-year-olds or something. Very young children. But nowadays, well, it still probably is young kids and everything, but it's definitely more of a decorations thing. I think there's like an unwritten rule, isn't there, now, where if you don't have decorations, then don't knock on people's houses. That was never the case when I was young. You knocked on everyone's house, Well, no one had decorations to start with, and then, but I think that's the thing, isn't it, these days? I'm not sure, I believe that's the case. I mean, I don't know. And lots of shops are selling pumpkins at the end of September. I was thinking, wouldn't they have turned to mush for Halloween? I doubt they're really intended mostly to be eaten. Yeah, exactly. I know some people have pumpkin soup, don't you, and stuff like that. And I don't know. What's the other thing that's like a name for a pumpkin that they have in soups and things? I've got squash and stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know exactly. I think they're more for Halloween. I've no idea how long they last for, though. To be honest with you, Andrew, they might, yeah. I don't know, but like you say, you would start to go a bit awry if it's a month old or whatever. So there we go. Yeah. Honestly, well, only a couple more really, not too many more, but these ones are Halloween sort of themed ones. We've got the sea monster. Look at that. So I'll probably review these next week. Terrifyingly yummy milk chocolate filled with a delicious salted caramel. Alright, so really it's just salted caramel in the centre, but nonetheless, the sea monster. Anyway, it's not quite a kraken, it's just a giant octopus, I think. But anyway, it's a kraken and a giant octopus. I think maybe it is. Alright, the sea monster. There we go. Cocoa mass, cocoa butter. We've got a third ingredient there, Andrew. There we go. Alright, some shenanigans going on. Some E numbers. That's E numbers, don't forget, it's just an ID. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. So there we go. E standing for Europe and this, that and the other. Alright, there we go. Yep, there we go. Looks very nice. The sea monster, and why not? Yeah, and you're right, Andrew. I've not seen any Gueds this year at all. You know, and I didn't realise how close it was to Halloween actually, but it's very close, and I've not seen them at all. So they clearly have got rid of that brand. I don't really, you know, it was so boring, wasn't it? You know, it really was a boring brand, Gueds. You know, it was, I don't know. You could have at least done different colours for the different, like, you know, Universal Monster type things. Sweetened condensed milk and salted butter make me think that will be quite a good quality salted caramel. I mean, it cost enough, so thank goodness. But yes, they're not cheap, these ones. I mean, they are. I can't recall exactly how much they are, but they're not cheap. Yeah, but that's a good sign. I'm glad that looks good, Andrew. I'm glad that yeah, seems to be a good one. So where is it near you? This company? I don't know, Coxhoe. I don't know where. DH6. That means near, I don't know, Doncaster or something. Is it Darlington or is it Darlington or I can't remember which is the one that's in the northeast. It might be Darlington. I'm not sure if that's a DH address. I'm not sure. But I'm sure Andrew will let me know. But yes, yeah, interesting. But then we got yeah, look at this one as well. This one looks pretty interesting. Mr. Pumpkinhead does actually have a pumpkin on it. Not orange, but there we go. Looks some sprinkles. Scarily good milk choc top with choc orange pumpkin, popping candy and sprinkles. Alright, there we go. This does look interesting. I've got lots of stuff on that one. You can see there's something else going on there. Don't know what it is, but it's there. It's very nice indeed as well. A few more ingredients here. Got apple, radish, lemon, and some other things. Blackcurrant, sweet potato, spirulina. I think that's the colourings, I think maybe, or the stuff in the sprinkles, presumably. Alright. Or maybe the caramel sugar syrup colours at the end. Interesting, yeah. Again, another nice one, another nice looking one. Does look pretty chunky, that one. Gold. By the way, it's a gold colour as well. I mean, obviously you'd expect it to be orange maybe, but I'm not against the fact that it's gold. I'm not against it. I remember when Cadbury first had the green colouring out of Scream eggs. They called them ghost eggs. I see. Is that what they did? I don't even remember that. I don't remember that. I mean, at least they've tried that. I mean, I don't know why. Why would they do it though, Andrew? Why? Well, I know why they do it. It cost saving. But you know, if you've got cream eggs, you just need to replace it with the yellow with green. And I don't understand why. Why not just do that? You know. Yes. County Durham. Okay, that's the other D, isn't it? In the northeast. I forgot about that. It's in County Durham. About an hour and a half on the train from Newcastle City Centre. So quite a distance then, I guess. So not quite local to yourself. Okay. Oh well, never mind. It's not a million miles away, I guess. But yeah, I forgot about Durham. Yes, I forgot about there. Not my friend went to university there, but I completely forgot about there. Oh well. Well, there we go. Not too. At least it's somewhere close to where you are anyway. Close-ish. Right, so not got too much more. Not got too many more. Only a couple more basically. But Choc Dracula. Right, does say Chocolo Trice on this one. None of the others say. Just say La Choc, which is interesting. I don't know why that is. All the others say La Choc, but this one actually says Chocolo Trice. I wonder if the rebranding maybe. I must say it is difficult to say Chocolo Trice. Yeah. But La Choc sounds a bit, I don't know. I prefer Chocolo Trice, but La Choc is easier on the tongue, I think. But there we go. Delicious white and milk choc filled with spooky gooey raspberry. Got all the blood there. Very nice. Looks like it's filled with not caramel blood, but raspberry, which is a good combination for a Halloween product, I think you'd say. Choc Dracula. Okay, there we go. Ingredients again, not bad. Not bad indeed. It does have carmine in there. Look at that though. It's not suited for vegetarians, this one. Carmines. Bit of a shame, I think you'd say. I don't know. I don't think they need to do that these days. Does this one say super vegetarians? Or any of them say that? I don't know. Not sure. Don't know. But this one isn't. So yeah. Okay, let's do vegetarians. This one. Interesting. But yeah, I don't think any of them have said it particularly. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think any of them are particularly said to vegetarians, but I'd say this one, crushed beetles is carmine basically, so something to be wary of. Yeah, interesting one. Alright, so the last one for today, got quite a few going on here. Franken Choc. Milk choc filled with spookily delicious gooey green caramel this time. So obviously some of these are quite similar, but you know, the Dracula one was in white chocolate. So not massively the same, but obviously this one similar affair but green. So that sounds quite interesting, doesn't it? I made a northeast again. So yeah, so there we go. So assuming something doesn't have carmine in it. This is some kind of green beetle going on. I don't know, but well, rather not have that. So there we go. Yes. But there we are, all the stuff there. It's not very nice indeed. Hibiscus, carrot and hibiscus. There we go. Maybe they're the colours. Yeah. Right, there we go. Yeah, so very nice. So good bit of set there. Frank and Choc. So we've got. I don't think they did any more Halloween ones. Frank and Choc, Choc Dracula, Mr. Pumpkinhead, and sort of random the sea monster. I'm sure you could have. I mean, is a sea monster really a sort, especially one with a pirate hat? Is that really kind of a Halloween? Monster, I'm not too sure. I guess you could dress up as anything you like, I guess. But obviously, you know, werewolf, skeleton, a ghost, a witch, a mummy. A few things come to mind before a sea monster. But why not have a sea monster? Why not? Who knows? You live near the sea, maybe it's a better one. It's an odd thought that a red colouring used to mint blood in Dracula themed product is actually made from real blood. So yes. I know, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny that. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know if it is actually the blood of the carmine beetle or it's just the colouring in the shells or whatever. I don't really know what causes it. But nonetheless, it's part of the beetle. I wonder if any of these bars are actually the Morrison's, I think. The Morrison's Chocolate Grey. Probably not, Andrew, probably not. But having products of the year for me so far, it was really good. Yes, Morrison's, not Operson's, yes. The Optician's Chocolate Grave, yes. But yeah, he was a very nice one, I must say. Really good, really inspired, I think. I don't know if these ones will be as good, because there's not as much going on, is there? You know, it's just, you know what I mean. It's I wouldn't say it's a one-trick pony, but it's definitely only a couple of tricks, whereas the Chocolate Grave had quite a lot going on, didn't it? But I think these weren't, you know, I'm not sure how expensive these are, but they weren't that much cheaper than the Chocolate Grave. You know, so there we go. Does anyone remember chocolate jokes like sweets with green cream inside? I guess I mixed up with something else. I think you might be thinking of the Scream eggs there that Andrew mentions quite a few times. Yes, or do you mean actually like the chewy sweets? Do you remember those? Maybe that's what you mean, I'm not sure. Because what's the Scream eggs? It was like cream eggs but with green rather than yellow in there. But I'm trying to think, I can't think of any other. Sounds familiar now you mention it, but I don't know. I can't quite recall. It does sound familiar, the other thing, but I could just be, you know, thinking about it, making it up. I'm not sure. Yes. Choco. No, I guess I can't. But I'm not. I can't quite remember. I'm just trying to see how much. Yeah, so they're quite. Dream Buffy Pan. Just trying to see how much. Hang on, why is it giving me this? Yeah, so they're about £6. You know, spending quite a lot on these. They're about £6 each. These things, you know. So when you think about it, and you know you can get the Chocolate Grey for £7.50. You know, yeah, crackers there. But there we are. But yeah, there's a chocolate thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can't think. Yes, so hello there, Skywalker. We're just coming to the end, Skywalker. Just coming to the end. Yeah, you just you missed a few of them. Yes, honestly, some quite good selection here today. But hope you're doing well, Skywalker. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Apparently, the insect produces carminic acid, which deters predation by other insects, and that's what gives it the red colouring. I reckon that's just the reason we eat them and use the colour stuff. And yeah, no, it's not done them much good. I guess we probably farm them maybe, but yeah. But yes, honestly. I know it's a weird one, isn't it? I mean, it's a weird one. We still use it as well. I guess it's natural, isn't it? But you know, you're always live when I'm making dinner. See, it's difficult. Sorry, Skywalker. The problem with doing lives is there's never a good time to suit everyone. That's the problem, and it's difficult to know what to do. You know, difficult to know what to do because obviously, if you do it another time, then maybe other people can't make it, or some people can. So the obvious idea is to have different ones throughout the week and things like that. But you know, it's just having the range of content to do that. And of course. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you just introduced other problems there, I'm not sure. We're glad you could pop in anyway, though, Scout. Good to see you again anyway. I'll just show you the last three we've done. These Chocolo Trice specials, the Sea Monster. Yes, salted caramel centre there. We've also got the Choc Dracula with gooey raspberry centre, white chocolate. Got carmine in it, so it's not super vegetarians. Quite heavy. They feel quite heavy, these, by the way. They're not like these these chocolate bars. That's with gooey green caramel inside. Franken Choc. And finally we got this one as well. Yes, the Mr. Pumpkinhead. Alright. Basically, scarily good milk choc top with choc orange pumpkin popping candy and sprinkles. There we go, yes. You can see the pumpkin on the top there. There we go. So a few Halloween ones. We've got a few others in the range as well. Quite a lot going on, of course. But yeah, they're the main ones. Right, for starters, I'm stuck in the kitchen. I eat very healthy, I see. That's very good too. I mean, I wish I'd say, well, I try to eat healthy other than what I eat on the channel. Recently I've been eating a bit too much. I need to cut down a bit. But one of those, yeah. I understand. Oh, thank you, Skywalker. One of those, isn't it? But there we go. Oh dear. But yes, what are you having for tea? Anything nice? Nessa stopped using carmine and switched to beetroot red about 15 years ago. You just use radish extract these days to get the bright red colours, and it still looks good. Yeah, this is it. I'm sure you can do better. I'm sure you don't have to use the carmine one. I mean, I have noticed when I see them using carmine, it does look a lot more vivid than other things. Whether the other things though are less vivid because of what they are, you know, because of the circumstance of what they're colouring. But I have noticed it is quite vivid. But they used it in them. But even then, recently, when I did a review of strangely enough, Tim Tams, they had carmine in them as well, and I've no idea why they had them in. None of it was it was all chocolate flavour and this and the other. So none of it was the colour things to make it look slightly, I don't know, to help in the colouring of making it look like chocolate. But you wouldn't have thought red would work in it. But honest, I don't know if they still use it now. It was only a few months back, but I did review a couple of other Tim Tams recently, and they didn't seem to have it. So I don't know if it was just if they're phasing it out or what. I'm not sure. But I don't know if I've published my Tim Tam review yet. But it's been in the backlog for some time. I did record it a while back, but there we go. Well, there we are. Right, well, that's pretty much it for today. Well, I think Joe will turn up any second now. You watch, but usually Joe turns up just as I'm about to go. But yes, it's always good to see him, of course. But he does have an active time in it, quite just like that, just literally when I'm saying bye. But yes, hope you're doing well, everyone. Yeah, as I say, we've done a lot to review. We're going to do a Halloween special next week. I think we'll do some live reviews. We've got to review these next week. I think get these reviewed live, which will be quite nice. Probably do I've got a couple of Halloweeny type things with some Haribos, might get them done as well. Review all these live, and then it'll be the week before, stuff like that. So I think I'll try and do that. I think. Yes. So there we go. Yeah, I told you Joe would turn up, didn't I say? Didn't I literally just said that Joe would turn? I did literally just say you would turn up in a second, Joe. I didn't really, because I'm about to go. But yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you, Joe? But you literally caught us just at the end. Honestly. But yes, there's a pink wafer snack still going. Yes, they are. I've still seen them. They're still going, Final Flame. Yeah, you can still get them. The Pink Panther ones, definitely, for sure. And you can get pink and white still going as well in some shops as well. So yeah, you can. But I don't know what the other ones you're thinking of. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were. Just over 2 months until Christmas. It's certainly getting there. No, can you believe it? Literally 2 months. It's madness. Absolute madness. Yes, great stash. Choc looks delicious. Have a great weekend, Al. Thank you very much, Al. I'll keep an eye out for that bar you've recommended as well. I forgot the name of it now. I didn't make a note of it. Where's it gone? Oh dear, I think I've lost it. Hang on a second. I will find it. I've got it somewhere. I'll find it. But thank you. Well, I've got it in the chat, haven't I? But yes, thank you, Al. I will look out for that. I'll keep an eye out for it for sure. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that one. Definitely. Aero by ETI Aero, wasn't it? 2026, here we come. I know, literally. It's just over 2 months, isn't it? Well, yeah, 2.5 months. Can't believe it. Madness. Yeah, great to see you. And you too, Joe. I hope you're doing well this weekend. Yeah, apologies, Joe. Sometimes the chats, sometimes the lives can go for an hour and a half. Sometimes it's about 45 minutes. Generally about an hour. So you're just on the cusp of the end of them these days. So apologies for that, Joe. But yes. But just for your benefit, Joe, I'll just say the last few. Just for Skywalker. The Sea Monster. There you go. Delicious salted caramel filling. It's Choc Dracula, it's a raspberry gooey centre, which is coloured with carmine, so it's not super vegetarians. Got the Choc Frankenstein or Franken Choc, green caramel in the centre. We've got the Mr. Pumpkinhead as well. There you go, with orange flavoured Pumpkinhead, some popping candy and some sprinkles. We'll review those next week live, I think. So there we go. Yes, have a lovely weekend, Ralph. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Skywalker. Have a lovely one yourself. Have a great one too. Yes, sturdy bars. They do feel pretty heavy. These ones, I reckon. I don't know how much they are, but they do feel quite hefty. 50 grams or something. Maybe I'll weigh them next week as well. But they feel hefty bars. They do feel hefty ones, I must say. See if it doesn't give me a weightage in the website. Not sure it does. I don't think 110 grams it says for some of these. 110 grams. So these are quite hefty. 110 grams. Some of these. This one anyway, it says 110 grams. So that's a specific one. So yeah, they do feel pretty hefty, I must say. So yeah. Not for the trick or treaters. You'll notice I'm not handing these ones out. No, Joe, definitely not. Maybe some rich people would, but no, they're about £6 each basically. So about I don't know, $9 or something, $9 US. I don't know, not cheap. But there we go. Oh dear. No, great to see you all. Great to see you all today as well. Great to see you, Scotty, from before. Alan, of course. Andrew. Yes, and Skywalker also, of course. Final Flame. Great to see you as well. Final Flame. Good to see you as well. And Joe, of course. I don't think I've forgotten anyone. Fingers crossed, haven't. Well, great to see you all. Oh, Chris has come in the end. I see. Oh, see. Well, unfortunately, Chris, you almost have, basically. But yes, we're just finishing off, basically, Chris. We're just finishing off. We're literally just finishing off. You, Joe, and Skywalker turned up basically in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, so... So pretty hard. Maybe I should do it later, or maybe I should do it at 5. I don't know. But then if I do it at 5, maybe it'll be too late for other people. Just saying to Skywalker before, you can't pick a good time that fits everyone, basically. So I don't know what the answer is really, other than doing different chats, different lives at different times. It's just hard, really. One of them. But good to see you though, Chris. Great to see you. I've just shared it again. I've just shared the main ones I got this week. Let's see, these ones. You have the Sea Monster, Salted Campbell chocolates. This is from the Chocolo Trice. I think Chocolo Trice. There we go. Chocolatra. I can't say it very well. I think they're changing the name to La Choc, I think. I'm not sure. I can understand why. But there we go. Carmine filled a white chocolate centre, so it's red in the middle, but it's made of crushed beetles. And a green one this time, green caramel. Very nice indeed. And pushed a pumpkin head, a sort of orange flavoured chocolate pumpkin in it there with some sprinkles and popping candy. So very nice indeed. Very nice, yes. Yes, for them it's cheap, high sugar candy. Well, this is it. Well, Andrew was saying before that the sugar in content is actually quite lowish down on the ingredients list. It's about, it's quite, well, I can't even see it there actually. Where is it? Yeah, so it's about 3rd or 4th on the ingredients list. So usually implies that it's pretty good. Andrew was saying normally they're quite high up. It's done in quantity order, so yeah. Hopefully it's a good sign. So we'll see. But yes, the regular stuff, the regular stuff Halloween is quite cheap, that's for sure, yes. I watch on catch up, we are the late gang, yes. Sometimes well, this is a shorter Slash Watch than normal, sort of. Although, to be honest with you, it has lasted quite a while. But yeah, sometimes the lives can last over an hour, and then in which case it's, we've been fine. But yeah, this one's probably about 45 minutes, so there we go. We watch on catch up, that's good. You can probably skip past the bits you're not interested in them as well if there's any, so that's not bad, I guess. Thanks for the highlights. I like the look of the pumpkin head bar. Yeah, it does look a good one, doesn't it? There's quite a few other things I've done, but I love the chocolate trice. There's about another 8 chocolate trice bars and a couple of things as well, by the way. But those were the key ones for next week, I think. Yes. Sorry, I meant for trick or treat. Okay, yes. I get. Yeah, sorry. I kind of realised after I'd said it, Joe, that I thought you meant for the other ones. Yeah, you want the cheap ones to do it. Yeah. So I did kind of get what you meant after it, but yes. These bars look great. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you. They do look nice. I'll do a live one Halloween special next weekend, I think. I'll review these ones and a couple of Halloween things I've got knocking around. I think some Haribo and stuff like that. So I'll do that next week. I think Halloween itself is on Friday the 31st. So it's just that, so basically the next time I do it will be the day after. So I think I'll do it on next weekend, I think. Halloween special. So there we go. But there we are. No, great stuff. Well, good to see you, everyone. It's really nice to see you. I'll say thanks for joining, Chris. I know we're a bit late, but don't worry about it. It's still great to see you. It really is. So don't worry about that. Don't feel it's a problem or anything like this. Same with yourself, Joe, of course, as well. No problem at all. It is great to see you. And and Skywalker, of course, from before. And Andrew also, and Alan, and Final Flame, and Nelson's watching as well. Scotty, of course, as well. Scotty from very early on. There we go. Alright, everyone, hope you have a great weekend. Let me know what the choc antics you get up to is. And I'll see you next time. Halloween special next week. Bye for now. See you later. Have a good one yourself, Jam. Bye for now, everyone. And apologies if I miss off what you've said. It's just there's a bit of a turnaround time between chat appearing and me being able to respond to it, so apologies for that. But there we go. Alright, take care, everyone. Bye for now. See you later.